Hello Satnam, it's me Shakti Sundari, back with you today for the next reading from the Radiance Sutras. I am sitting in the middle of a cornfield inside Trent Park, and just as a sign of the passing of the seasons, this cornfield, when I last stood inside it and spoke, reading from the sutras, it was full of corn that came almost up to my chest. Now the corn's all been cut down, so you can see it's a very, very different picture. And I'm actually sitting at the foot of a tree that is in the cornfield. There were two trees I couldn't quite get to before. I really wanted to come and stand by these two trees to read before, but the corn was so high I couldn't quite find my way through, and to be honest I was a bit scared of slithering things at my feet. But now it's just really easy to walk here, so I'm finally here, and just looking up to the sky, because although it's been unexpectedly sunny, it looks like it also might rain any minute, so let's see what happens. Big dark rain cloud on one side of me and a blue sky with some white clouds on the other side of me, but luckily I'm under a tree, so even if it does rain, hopefully I'll be alright for a few minutes. So this morning I put out my newsletter about my new online daily connection practice course that I'm going to be offering starting on the 22nd of September. And of course what happened was then I went into a situation which meant I didn't do my daily practice. And really took me out of sync for a little bit, and that's okay. Some very big emotions rising and flowing through me, and then suddenly I got to a point where I knew that I just had to walk, and so I've come to the park and walked really briskly. And just as a reminder to myself and anyone else who's watching this, who's going through anything, just because I know that these are really full-on times for all of us, is don't forget to move, literally, because when we move our bodies we move our energy, and something that can seem incredibly overwhelming and oppressive can be moved just by moving the body. That's my own reminder to self and anyone else who's watching. So, we're getting very close to the end of the sutras. We're on Yukti verse 107 today, and I went back and looked, and I can't believe I've been doing these daily readings since May. Amazing. So, Yukti verse 107 from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, which, by the way, when I was meeting with Sally Campton, who's an expert in this, she calls it, she pronounces it differently. She says the Vijnana, like a silent G, but anyway, I'm saying Vijnana because that's how it's spelt in here. Alright, so yeah, Yukti verse 107. Bayar sarvam ravayati sarvada via pada akile iti bharava shabdasya santata udcharana Shiva. And I'll just read that again. Bayar sarvam ravayati sarvada vyapaka akile iti bharava shabdasya santata ucharana Shiva. The word Bhairava and Shiva, Bhairava being another word, another name for Shiva, the divine masculine or higher consciousness. And here is Lauren Roche's translation. We all tremble. We all know fear. Turn to the one life pervading the universe, whose name dispels fear. Find that name resonating in your heart. Luminosity permeates the universe, and the secret sound that hums everything into existence resounds everywhere. Listening to the inner sound continually, become lovers with the secret one. And it's just begun to rain. It's really raining now. Glad I'm under the tree, although I might have to move in a minute. I'm just going to show you the rain, look. So, let's see if I can do this without getting absolutely drenched. There I was going to go into how we all tremble with fear. And I'm laughing out loud at the beauty of nature, really. Isn't it amazing? This look. Oh. So I'm actually going to move because the tree next to this tree is a bit more it's got a bit more leaves on it, so I'm just going to move to the other tree. Woo! Stormy, stormy. So it's super windy, super raining. Oh my god, it's really, really pouring down now, look. I love it. Okay, I'm dry now. So, wow, yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? We all tremble, we all know fear. We do, I do, we all do. This morning I felt fear, I felt strong emotion, I felt overwhelmed with what was going on. And the reminder to myself, I'm just going to show you again. Oh wow. I think I might just have to let nature give you this transmission today, really, you know, like maybe there's just, nature's just telling me to shut up. What I will say is that today's verse is a reminder to turn to the one life pervading the universe, whose name dispels fear. The luminosity that permeates the universe and the secret sound that hums everything into existence resounds everywhere. So here it is. This is the luminosity. This is life. This is nature. This is Goddess. This is the divine, making herself known in this very moment. Listening to the inner sound continually. Become lovers. Become lovers. Become lovers. Deeply, passionately, utterly in love, in surrendered love with the one, the secret one, capital S, capital O, which isn't anyone out there. It's the one in here, but also out there. Oh, a little bit crazy today, but all so perfect. And of course now, just when I finished, look, the sun's coming out. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. There's nothing more. There's no words necessary. Nature's done the trick for me today. Thank you for being with me, guys, and join me again tomorrow for the next surprising reading from the Radiance Sutras. Much love to you, and Sat Nam. I'm just going to pan you around one more time. Woo! Sat Nam.